This is the weekend vlog for August 5th, 2018. Really busy weekend, pretty productive. Got a little bit more accomplished on this backyard, all the way in the back. This is the very backyard of the back fence. And got a pallet thing set up. I kind of delayed on this for weeks and weeks because I didn't want to buy any wood, and I couldn't really find these vertical uprights. So I found a long enough piece of the ohia out of that pile somewhere over there, and I split it. So I took, let's see, I think that's a 1/2 right there split. It actually split really easily. And then I took the second half and I quartered it, so that's what those are. Those are quartered pieces. Took a piece of the strawberry guava that goes across. So all of these, both of these, the strawberry guava and the ohia are really, really hard woods. At least I think they are. And then I took kind of some junk wood and put it across the top. There's some strawberry guava in there. There's also some real junk. So some of that'll last for years and some of it will last for probably like months. But moving the compost bins back here slowly. Got about 1/4 of one moved and the wheelbarrow broke, so I had to stop. Okay, so other than that, the next thing is in this area, so this area, for those of you who've been following when this fence got put in, all this area got cleared. They just bulldozed this area, so they pushed a lot of these junk trees. It's all invasive stuff. They pushed it back into the yard. And this area over here, these plants right here, this clump, that is ginger, and I think it's red button ginger. And I'm basing that on that right there. So I made a video of this, but I dug up a couple of clumps of this. These areas right here are what I dug up, and I took those dug up bits and I planted some in the ground and I planted some in pots. I did make a video, I posted it yesterday. So I put some right here. Some of them don't look so great. We had a really, really hot, dry day today. And I put the rest over in those pots right there. So there's a whole bunch in there, but that was a bigger project yesterday. Also got, I have been working on compost tea. So you take compost, usually worm compost, and you brew it with an air bubbler and sometimes a little bit of molasses or honey. And so I've been doing that all weekend. So I'm just going to say that I've been watering everything with that. So that is right now going to be my long-term preferred solution, is to fertilize in that way and never use anything synthetic. The other major thing this weekend was, for those of you who've been paying attention, this used to have 3 benches going across, and it was really just too tight. And the biggest issue with it was that this back wall, this entire fenced area, I couldn't reach it at all. I couldn't reach most of this area either. And then the walkways were just really, really tight. So I took that last bench, I turned it upwards here, and I think it's way better. I also added some sprinklers to this hanging area. So things are looking really, really good in here. Moving into some other. These are some other foliage plants that I'm trying to propagate as much as I can of, so that when we're ready to start really truly landscaping, we have a lot of stuff to go with that. Other than that, the only other thing that I'm not really going to show in this video that I did this weekend, which was a major focus, was did a lot of stuff in the garage, set up a full workbench out of pallets. So I think a pretty effective and decent looking workbench at this point. I will stain it and probably put a little bit of other real wood on it to get it looking real sharp. But highly productive weekend. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you have any comments, requests, suggestions, always love to hear it from you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.